This week on the Rampage Recap for workout 19.4, we had one team move up a spot. Blue Steel takes the Spirit Award. Another team drops down a spot because they forgot to enter all their scores. And then the biggest story was people getting their first pull-ups and first bar muscle-ups in the workout. What's up, guys? I am Corey, and this is the Rampage Recap, workout 19.4. Last week we had 61 people perform this workout, which was down a couple from, I believe, 66 last week. So a couple less people entered their scores in. And the big story here were those first pull-ups and muscle-ups. Guys, I don't know about you, but I was a huge fan of the format of this workout. It was unlike anything we've ever seen, not only in an open workout, but something you don't even typically see in your regular class workouts. There was a programmed rest break in the middle while the clock was still running in the background. And what this did for the majority of the world, it set them up for success in attempting their first pull-up or first bar muscle-up coming off of a nice long 3-minute rest break. So they still had the motivation and the hype of the workout and all that excitement that brought with it, but they had some time to rest and think about it and time for their coaches or friends to kind of help them out and give them those last-minute tips to get up and over that bar. So let's talk about who those were. My apologies if I forgot you. I've went through the list and tried to remember everyone that did. So again, sorry if I skipped over your name. People that did their first ever pull-up in a CrossFit workout. We had Chuck. We had Jody Hensley, Kristen, Carrie, Kevin, that's Tall Kev, Wayne, Ken, Casey, and James. So for all these people, they hadn't been able to do pull-ups before, and this workout brought them the gift of pull-ups. And then for muscle-ups, we saw Paige do her first, and maybe the best looking first muscle-up I've ever seen. Clint got his first muscle-up, as did Zoe, Bob, and Katie. And then I'm going to come back to Katie, but honorable mention, Paul Parkerson had not done a muscle-up in, I believe, 3 years. Adam Beck had not done one in 2 or 3 years. And they both were able to come in. They hadn't tried one even recently, and they got a muscle-up. And then Jason Motes was so frustrated that he couldn't get a muscle-up in the workout. He stayed after class the next day or a couple days later, maybe Monday, just to try. And he got a muscle-up just from the sheer motivation of the workout, even though it wasn't in that workout. Andy Payne had never successfully done a muscle-up in a workout, only messing around practicing, so he was able to get some in this workout. And then also William Vaughn, of which, my apologies, William, you should have been listed in that first category. William got his first muscle-up as well. Now, going back to Katie, guys, this was kind of like one of the big things I loved about the Open is how motivated people get to do something. Katie did this workout, I believe on Friday with everyone else, and just couldn't get one. I even clipped her into the highlight reel video, and she was just doing these massive chest to bar pull-ups, hitting her chest and coming down. She was so pumped that she came back on Monday just to see if she could do a muscle-up, and then determined if she could, she might redo the workout and see if she could then do it in the workout. And sure enough, it happened. She came in, got the help of some other people in the gym, was able to then do her first muscle-up. The video was amazing. And then she said, cool, someone turn the timer on and let's run back through this workout. Sure enough, she redid the workout and then she got a couple bar muscle-ups in that. So, guys, that was exciting. All right, so a bunch of people got there first, but now let's talk about the standings for the Intramural Open. This week looked like, or this past week, coming in first was Green Machine with 47 points. Second and third, so a tie for second, Sour Snatch Kids and Blue Steel both got 38 points. Guerrilla Warfare got 29 points. And coming in last, Aggressively Average completely forgot to submit any of their scores, and they only got 16 points, putting them in last for the week and actually moving them down a spot on the leaderboard. So that gave Blue Steel, with a tremendous week and the Spirit Award, the ability to move up the leaderboard one spot. So our current overall standings: Green Machine first with 193 points. Sour Snatch Kids second, 13 points behind with 180. Blue Steel has moved up into third. They're looking good with 123 points. And then right here at the bottom, we're only 1 point difference between who's going to come in last. Aggressively Average with 112. They could have had 100 and maybe 30 had those points got entered in for their team scores. And then Guerrilla Warfare rounding out the bottom with 111. So those are our current standings. And I want to talk about the Blue Steel Spirit Award. So Blue Steel had kind of been quiet the first few weeks. And then their captain, Katie, of which we spoke of earlier, she leveraged children. How beautiful of an idea is that? She got the kids at the school she teaches at to make these posters as well as another dozen or so others, and they sprinkled those things around the gym. So you can't be mad about that, and you got to give it to the kids, hands off to them. And I just want to point out my favorite one. Go Blue Steel, you coach, do. Or maybe it's in columns. Go you, blue coach, steel do. I don't know. Whatever it is, I like it, and I love what was going on here. Guys, it is Thursday. Tonight we get 19.5. I will check back with you guys next week as a wrap-up on who's going to take this thing home. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. Happy 19.5.